This video is intended for listening only. Close your eyes, relax, and let the story unfold. A cheap room in Bangkok seemed like the perfect deal until the elevator doors revealed something from the past. This story is about a hotel that was never meant for the living. This story was told by Miss Ben, and it begins with something as ordinary as finding a cheap place to stay in Bangkok. It happened about 9 years ago. Ben and her friends were looking for a budget hotel for one of their group who was coming to take a civil service exam in the city. They found a semi-service hotel in the heart of Bangkok, sitting right on a prominent three-way junction. When they inquired about availability, the staff simply smiled and said, "No need to book. We have plenty of rooms." The rate was unbelievably cheap. Only 300 baht per night. Thinking it was a good deal, Ben and her friend chose a room on the 4th floor, hoping it would be quieter, away from the street noise. From the beginning, the room felt odd. 2 heavy doors stood side by side, as if one wasn't enough. A small window, barely half a meter across, was bolted shut. Inside, the amenities seemed standard: air conditioning, hot shower, but the mood was unsettling. Ben's friend admitted she was scared of the room's atmosphere and begged Ben to stay with her just one night. That evening, the hotel seemed deserted. By 8 p.m., the halls were silent, as though no one else occupied the building. Hungry, they decided to head down to the restaurant. When the elevator doors closed, the real horror began. The air grew icy, unnatural, reflected in the brushed aluminum doors. Shapes began to form, darker, sharper, until the image of a woman appeared. She wore what looked like a hospital gown, her face pale, her eyes hollow. She whispered, then cried out, "Help me, help me, look, it's all over me, help me." Ben froze, unable to move. The elevator jolted, then finally reached the ground floor. The doors opened, and they ran out, rushing to the staff for answers. The staff member only nodded knowingly. With a faint smile, he said, "Yes, that was real. You didn't pay respects yet, did you? If you don't pray to the shrine, you'll see her for sure." He offered to show them. From the 3rd floor, he led them up a darkened corridor, locked and unused. With a flashlight, they saw remnants scattered everywhere. Rusting hospital beds, green folding mattresses, IV stands, wheelchairs. Then he confessed, this used to be a hospital before it was turned into a hotel. That section was never renovated. He refused to go further. "I've seen too much already," he muttered. Anne and her friend bought incense from a nearby convenience store, climbed to the rooftop shrine, and prayed for protection. After that, the night passed quietly. No more whispers, no more apparitions. A month later, Ben's friend called again. She insisted on returning to the same hotel. Her reason shocked Ben. The prayer had worked. Against 15,000 other applicants, she had been chosen, the only one selected. She credited the rooftop shrine and reluctantly agreed, but only by daylight. When they arrived, they offered the staff 100 baht in tea money to unlock the restricted floors. Again, they saw the same medical relics, frozen in time. Today, the hotel still stands. The front building, the one facing the street, remains filled with the old hospital equipment. The rear building has since been fully renovated for guests. But the most disturbing truth is this: the Spirit House is not at ground level like most hotels. Instead, there are 11 shrines hidden on the rooftop, one main shrine, and 10 smaller ones arranged in a perfect corner, screened from view by massive water tanks. Even the room they once stayed in still has the original safety rails in the bathroom, unchanged from its hospital days. Ben never forgot the feeling she had that first night. From the moment she entered, she knew this was never just a hotel. It was, and always will be, an old hospital wearing a disguise. Years later, rumors still surround the place. Some guests say the elevators sometimes stop on a hidden floor, one not marked on any panel. When the doors open, they see rows of hospital beds, shadowy figures lying motionless, their heads slowly turning toward whoever dares to look. The doors then shut on their own, the numbers skipping back to the lobby, leaving no trace that such a floor ever existed. And to this day, no one knows which floor it truly is, or if it even belongs to the world of the living. If you enjoyed this true Thai horror story, subscribe to Tale After Dark for more chilling tales every week.